Thank Jackie. Dimitri against Mensur. A bit of history from that final that we saw on ITV4, the German Darts Masters last May. Mensur winning that one. And a few words exchanged during the game, but they really are good friends, and that's history and long forgotten between the pair. Dimitri van den Bergh, until this year, hadn't won a game at the UK Open. Of course, at stake places in the last 16. Mensur was, well, he was terrific in beating Peter Wright in the Premier League on Thursday, and even better in beating Peter Wright with 60% on his doubles yesterday to go through 10-8. Mensur, highly fancied. Dimitri, highly fancied. One of them is going to go by the wayside. The other will be the draw a little later on for the last 16 tonight.
Terrible draw for them, great for us. Yeah, both of them averaging over 100 for the tournament at the moment.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
But that match with Peter Wright last night was really, really special with Mensur. Both of them contributed massively to a real epic. Way to start.
139.
Yeah, that'll do nicely. Yeah, Dimitri, only the second time he's appeared here at the UK Open, and been very, very good. Whitewashed Kirk Shepherd, and then a great 10-5 victory over Ricky Evans. And Van den Bergh, who of course has won the World Youth Championship for the last 2 years on this very stage, so he knows what it takes. Will this be his time? A lot of players chasing a first big TV major this weekend. Of course, it's all opened up, hasn't it?
Oh, the departure of
85.
MVG and Gary Anderson, amongst many other great talents of our sport, have gone by the wayside.
58.
Dimitri has a very regimented practice regime, and a little bit OCD in many ways, the way that he does things, and he listens to music until the very last moment. He walked out here from the players' room, had his earphones in, and
60.
right at the last minute he gives the iPod and his headphones to his camp here in the players' area, and then gets ready to play. But it's effective, it works.
Yes, he's done a lot on the mental side of the game, which the majority of those that have played will tell you 90% of this game is played between the ears.
Dimitri acquired 32.
So, for the opening leg in 13 darts. Well, that's disappointing. Suljovic, as I say, 63% it was, 10 out of 16 in his win over Peter Wright. He'll stay there. Looking for the treble till he's double 18. You can see the frustration on his face there. So another chance for Van den Bergh.
Loves that area of the board, double 18 being his favourite double.
Game on.
Amongst the winners, if you are just joining us on ITV4 this afternoon, at the end of this afternoon session there will be just 16
81
players left battling for the UK Open crown and a cheque for £100,000. The winners so far: James Wade, Michael Smith, Nathan Aspinall,
96.
Simon Whitlock, Josh Payne, Steve Beaton, Christoph Ratajski, Simon Stevenson with a great win over Kim Huybrecht, Steve Lennon, Dave Chisnall and Ross Smith, all in the draw.
My 300 to 1 tip still going along quite nicely, Stu. Jamie Hughes 5-3 up against Gerwin Price on our other board, stage 2.
96.
The tournament favourite with the sponsors, Rob Cross still to come on the main stage against Mervyn King.
Well, Bergh's not had it easy, has he? Oh, goodness.
44.
Merv was saying in many ways, when you draw the top players, it brings the best out of you, doesn't it?
Well, at least you know what to expect.
And his opponents certainly know what to expect.
Yes.
93.
Last time they played, Grand Slam quarter-final. Last November, Mensur a convincing winner on that occasion. There's a psychological edge over the Belgian.
140.
He's just that little bit more solid than Dimitri. If it was on the floor, you'd fancy Mensur to do the job fairly quickly. However, this new breed of player, they just love playing on the big stage. They all seem fairly vulnerable on the floor, but the place that they should struggle on the stage. But the game's changing. Lovely piece. 15 dart leg there from Suljovic.
Two comfortable holes to throw.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, Dimitri, I think the one thing that he's really worked on, or trying to work on during this year, is his form on the floor, which, by his own admittance in the past, has been
Ordinary.
average. Yeah, well, that's being kind. But he got to a Pro Tour final, didn't he?
Yes.
Last month. So that's certainly working. The good news for Dimitri and for Nathan Aspinall is that provisionally they will be in the top 32 in the world for the very first time after this tournament. 2 180s now for Suljovic.
The big tournaments like the match play, etc. They're the key ones, aren't they? You've got to be in the top 16 and then in the top 16 of the Players' Championships
Pro Tour
order of merit.
That's why the Pro Tour and the European Tour is so very important to these players. It can make or break a season.
140.
Quick update from stage 2. Jamie Hughes, 6-3 up, just started 10th leg with a 180.
Dimitri now looking for
140.
his first 180. 108 average so far for Mensur, just going along very nicely indeed. But Suljovic, for me, was always a good outside bet for this tournament. Forget the draw. I think this is the sort of tournament that he would relish. Similar sort of format and amount of games
100.
to when he won the Champions League.
Yeah, and he went very close. He went very close to defending it, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
$139. Mensur acquire 81.
For a break of throw, possible 11 dart leg here.
Yep, so he's going to get 2, double 18. A break of throw, 2-1 lead, and a 12 darter.
72.
Chance gone. What a good chance it was as well. And what a big hole to throw this would be as well. Double 18 for Dimitri.
30. Mensur, you require 9. Game shot on the third line.
And there is the break of throw. Suljovic leads 2-1. That's how you do it.
Game on.
Just let you know on board 2, great game going on between Jamie Hughes and Gerwin Price. Hughes was on a finish to go 7-3 up,
60.
and Gerwin Price has just taken out an incredible 167. So it's 6-4 in favour of Hughes over Gerwin Price. We'll keep you posted on that. Elsewhere, Jermaine Watamina leading young Luke Woodhouse 6-5, and Cristo Reyes is 5-3 up against Richard North. Just a footnote to that: if Reyes beats Richard North the way that the rankings work, a Reyes victory would see Raymond van Barneveld drop out the top 32 in the world for the very first time. So lots of permutations going on all over the weekend.
Outside of the Premier League, this may well be his last event. If he continues to slide down the rankings,
140.
it could be that. Still has plenty of options, of course, the qualifiers.
Yeah, well, he's got into a Euro Tour as well, and you just feel with Barney, however disappointing he's been so far this year, and from the World Championship and before that, he's just one good performance away from turning it around. But we shall see.
85.
It's the swan song year, isn't it, for Raymond van Barneveld?
Doesn't look
Will
like
it be sweet or sour?
It just doesn't look like he has the fight. Seems quite content to roll over and have his belly tickled at the moment. Like you say, that can all change.
'65. Dimitri 142.
Suljovic will come back to consolidate that break of throw here on 96.
Mensur 96.
Suljovic, PM. Well, double 14.
68. Dimitri 82.
Bullseye double 16. If he misses the ball, hits the 25. No missing about it. Beautiful break back. 14 darter.
Yeah, absolutely terrific from Dimitri.
Fifth leg is Dimitri, the third verse.
As we say, taking a conscious decision to really do everything that he possibly can to.
That's meticulous.
Yeah.
I mean, he puts so much into the sport. It's great. It's great to see.
Well, you get your rewards.
140.
Blimey, to win the World Youth once takes some doing with a talent about, but to win it back to back
And averaged over 100
in both occasions,
both finals.
both finals, correct.
59.
I mean, as we've seen in that World Series event, he beat Gary in that. And
100.
Yeah, Cheltenham Festival coming up on ITV week after next. One of the highlights of the racing
I
season.
will be there on the Thursday. I specifically bought this equine-themed shirt that I'm wearing today.
Well, I was going to go on the Thursday. I'll probably go on the Friday now.
But I just couldn't resist. I had to wear it here.
Yeah, one of the highlights. All the action on
fabulous
on ITV.
37.
From Cheltenham. But I'll give it a miss. I'm going to the Grand National instead, Chris.
Be careful up there, being an Evertonian fan.
I'll be fine. Most Evertonian fans actually live in Liverpool, so let's say no more. I'm going to end up getting a torrent of abuse on social media. Jesting, of course. We're jesting. But yeah, the Grand National and the Cheltenham Festival on ITV coming up over the next 4 weeks or so.
Can't get away with it. You're an Everton fan. Katie's a Liverpool fan. Surrounded.
140.
Bit like that red bit.
Dimitri 167.
Oh yes.
Trouble 19.
Trouble 19, Dimitri.
84.
Could be the third consecutive breaker throw here, John. Stu.
Cheers, Alan.
Dave.
Oh, dearie me, Mensur. Well, didn't even have a dart at the ball from 78.
They don't. Pig's ear of that one.
This is a real opportunity for the 24-year-old Belgian Dimitri van den Bergh. Seemingly on his way to becoming the #1 darts player in his country. He needs the ball. Well, that was fantastic. Yeah, Van den Bergh means business. He goes in front.